Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. So still, I did my errands. I did what I had to go do. So things will be straight. So now I finally sat down, took me a shower again. So I want to go over the shower routine that I think everybody. This is just to help y'all. If you don't want to use it, y'all don't have to. But here's the honest truth. Any little bit is gonna help you. So if somebody give you some advice to help you, I don't see why not take it. So remember how I was telling you that we should be listening to the vibrations. And I repeat, I told y'all 463 436. I told y'all 402. I told y'all 917. I told you 417. I told you 741. I told you 852. I told you 963. I told you 528. I told you 147. I told you 396 and 369. There's another one. Can't remember it offhand, but that's okay. But what I've done, alright, that 402, man, that 402, if you haven't tried it yet, you need to try it as a doozy. Now, I like to, because it deals directly with your perineal gland. And, well, read, when you put 402, read what it tells you in the inscription, and you'll be like, okay. And when you put it on, sit in front and right in front of the speaker or the phone. Really, the speaker's better for you. But you're gonna be pushing that vibration that you want a direct hit of the noise of that vibration. And I'm telling you, you're gonna feel your perineal gland. You're gonna feel you, and you're gonna feel the power. You're gonna feel the it'll go super vibrate like. And then when you turn it off, your vibration stays for like a long time. So the first time if you try this, because it vibrates so ridiculously crazy, which is good for you, it's super good for you. You might start feel like a slight, I don't know what I call it, headache or not. I don't want to call it headache, but you feel a slight something after a while. That's happening to you. I'm messy here. That's happening to you because you're getting that going more than you ever did. Like this is gonna amp it up. Also, don't be folding your arms and stuff and folding your legs in meditation. Don't do that. The reason they show you people doing that with their hands and all that stuff, it's to, you end up lining yourself with things that can interfere with you. That's the best way to interfere with you, and you don't want that. But I also will tell you this. Now, when you go in the shower, this is good for you. You take it. I usually do a salt bath. If I take a shower, I do a salt shower. What is the salt shower? Now you know salt. You throw salt in the water. You fill the tub up. You lay in that thing. Let it soak for a while, then get the scrubbing. You get out, rinse yourself off with some quick rinse water, right? But I also do the salt bath. So I'll take salt instead of soap. I'll put a good amount of salt in the rag, and I'll scrub it all over my body, and I scrub good. Then I take soap and I scrub all over my body. Then I rinse. Then I do another salt, and then I rinse again. You will see this will help you. Listen, it's helping. It helps the skin. It gets rid of a lot of negativity, and it reflects. When it bounces off negative energy. So if somebody has negative energy and they direct it towards you, it's gonna bounce it off. This will cut down you arguing with people and stuff like that. But you'll see, shit works, amazingly. And low key, you don't even notice it at first, but then you start noticing it. But yeah, and I put the 402 vibration on. I turn the water on, I put that on, and I'll give the water time because you want the water to get that vibration. I close the door, and I blast that vibration. I go back in there. Then if it's my water's running or the bath, either way I'm getting in the tub, and I'm getting the work on the body. And this is now what it has done is purified the water, and it raised that water to the very vibration that you're listening to, which is good for you because that 402 is directly for your perineal gland. So I hope that I gave you a cheat code. Oh, and yes, we do have to stop eating meat. We can't eat fish. A gentleman asked the question. Thank y'all for not getting mad at me for showing you the video and telling you, because in the past I have gotten backlash from telling people that we can't eat meat. I've had folks blatantly tell me, no, we always ate meat, and then call me stupid and other things because I've said that. But the truth is, you know the truth, we didn't eat meat. And I don't agree with church, don't get me wrong. So I don't go to church. I would never tell you to go to church. But what I will tell you is this, that the pastors are right about one thing. We'll write a couple of things, but the one thing that stuck out to me that they were right about was about meat. But they wasn't understanding that the meat wasn't just pork. The pastor told you it was pork that the guy was trying to give the chief, and the chief wouldn't eat the meat because the pastor thought it was pork, and so they killed the chief, and the chief died proudly because he didn't eat that meat. But the truth is, that's the part that pastors got wrong on. That part was it was all meat. So whatever meat it wasn't even pork. And they did offer that person meat. The pastors will teach you it's pork, but it's not. It wasn't pork. But pork, you don't eat it because it's meat. And that's why they try to say that's why the chief didn't eat it. But the chief didn't eat it because the chief knew that was the forbidden fruit. And if he ate that meat, so as others already ate that meat, then his tribe would fall. So he had rather not eat the meat because he didn't feel death. And if they got rid of him and they got rid of his whole tribe, as far as he was concerned, it's so big because at least they go right back to source, because we all want to be one with source, and they go right back to being who they originally were outside of all this, outside of the matrix, and they will not be able to control or be energy sucked off by these energy vampires that were trying to force us back in the days to eat the meat. Now again, I told y'all we learned that in slavery. So I'm so sorry that I had to tell you, but I have to tell you that we can't eat meat. Dragons, just because we have dragon blood, and just because we're dragons, because we still are the dragons, does not mean we ate meat. It was never part of the divine plan. Yes, the snake tricked y'all, and it really tricked the woman to make her think it was good, the meat, and then she brought it to the man, and he thought it was good, and then that's where we fucked up. So, unfortunately, in the Garden of Eden, you have our story, which is not in this matrix, on the outside of everything. That's when they was talking about the original place. All right, which is trillions of light years from here. But we've been driving this planet all the way up close to it, and we're about to be there. So that's why I've been telling y'all, get out in the sun, let that melanin adjust to the sun. You need to, so you can survive. Also, I've been telling you how to detox once a week to get everything out of you. They might be trying to sneak in you. Also told y'all, if you took the bishop jig, you got to get that shit out of your arm, and then take the stuff to keep on getting out of you. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully nobody took it, and if you did, or your parents forced you, I told you how to get rid of it. So, you know, all I can say is peace and love, y'all. I love all y'all. Peace and love. And I thank you and thank everybody, okay, for anybody who's helped me. Ever since I got into this truth, and especially the closer I've got to the truth, and because I've been saying a lot of this stuff years ago. It was just being downloaded in my head. I just didn't have all the evidence. The evidence is here now. So, and maybe that's why people didn't believe me. And that's cool. I get it. You got some evidence. But there was a lot of stuff that I was showing people, and people still didn't believe me. And I had the evidence. I still got those evidences. But you know, I'm only one. Well, actually, yeah, we are all one. So that's a fact. But yeah, peace and love, y'all. We almost home. But I will say, in the sense that I've gotten to the truth, it's like a one door closed, one door open, sort of thing. But I have noticed that, yeah, this is definitely a spiritual war. It's a spiritual war. And I won't say too much because I don't want to speak in existence besides the fact that it's true. This is definitely a spiritual war. And so keep on doing good, keep on doing right. The system will try to stress you out, will try to make you feel that you need to do something that you maybe should not do. The system will try to put stress on you. And times like that, you know what I'm saying, we got to lean on each other. That's why when I'm doing good, or I'm just doing okay, if somebody needs something, I help. You know, because I understand what the system's trying to get them to do, and I don't want them to break, crack under pressure. You know, there's plenty of times I help folks farm their land, some of our brothers who's way out in some places, to help build things. And people would say, why are you helping them build this for free? Why are you doing that? And it would always get on my nerve when they say stuff like that. But I tell them, because this is what we have to do. It's about a collective. So, you know, it'd be so nice to me. It would feel nice to me and a lot of us if we can get rid of all of the self-hate we have for each other. I don't understand it. I know how it happened. But since we are all one, why are we hating ourselves? That's all I'm saying. So, you know, I'm going to help anybody I can help when I can help them. When I can't help, it's because I'm down. And if I'm down and I can still give some help, I'm going to help. You know what I mean? Sometimes, on all time, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of my help seems that started off with me giving money, helping with people. But I noticed the more it's advice, the more it has become questions and also information. And that's fine, because that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm just that piece of that puzzle. And we all are a piece of the puzzle. And I find when I talk to brothers on the phone, I still learn something, you know? And we can always learn from each other. In fact, we're supposed to, because we're literally one being. If you really seriously look at how this really is, we're really only one. You know, our higher self made it out. It's just trying to get the rest of the pieces of itself back. And so, like, some of us, sent to teach, and we doing that. And we want to leave. And we want y'all to go with us, because this is crazy. This can never happen again. And we got to put, some of y'all going to inherit this earth, and the rest of us is gone to, we don't want to be in a physical body anymore. But we do want everybody to make it and get out of this craziness and never fall to the foolishness ever again, because a lot of stuff that happened shouldn't happen. You know, it's a lot more, let me say this, it's a lot more simple as, well, actually, no, I can't even say that, because if I'll just say it like this, because I don't want to mislead you, because if I say it the other way, you might get misled. It's a lot deeper than everybody thinks. This truth is a lot deeper than anybody thinks. That's why sometimes if you brothers call me, I pick up the phone. If any brother call me, I pick up the phone. Because there's certain things that I can say to you and tell you that I can't tell other people. I could say it on YouTube, but people are not going to believe me. You know, there's a time for everything. So, some of you brothers that talk to me, you know, there's some things I've mentioned to you that is so deep that I can't talk. And I got videos that I sent some of you that are so deep, vivid, that I can't put on YouTube. And you realize how deep it is, man. Like, this is serious, y'all. So, I hope we're going to get it right. I know I'm doing what I got to do. And I hope others do what they got to do. Because there should be one love. And, yo, I love all of you. Because at the end of the day, you're me. It's that simple, man. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. All right, y'all. I got to get on these phones, and I got to keep on getting in touch with the job, because they got to get something straightened out. Because I thank my people. Thank you. Thank you. And we always need to learn Creole. Anybody knows Creole, you need to teach anybody around you that wants to learn Creole that is our people, because they forbid us from learning it, and that is the God language. And it's messed up that they did that to us. There's power in Creole, y'all. So everybody was hating on them Haitians. You might want to not hate on them Haitians. They still speaking the God language, and we kind of need them, and they really are sisters and brothers. But at the end of the day, if you seriously think about it, especially now, we need them to teach us. Like, you need them to teach you now. Who else is going to teach you? You need them to teach you. So if you got a Creole, if you got a Haitian friend, speak, and we know it's the derogatory term, but you understand Zoles, y'all use the word Zoles, right? You understand. So if you know anybody that speak Creole, you need to call them.